so that you don't crash into each other and crash into things and that type of thing. Now, Tai Chi is what we're doing. Okay, Tai Chi is all circles. Everything in the world is in circles. As Chief Seattle said, all power comes from the circles. The bird nest makes its nest in a circle, the world's in a circle. The wedding ring, the power of the love is in the roundness of the wedding ring. Everything is a circle in the world. When we get out of that circle, in Tai Chi, if you get out of it in Tai Chi, it's the same thing. And you have problems. Like here we have a square building. Well, Native Americans would consider unwanted spirits in the corners. You might put their houses around. The Hopis and the Navajos and some of the Papago and Pima and some of them have round houses. So we try to keep everything in a circle. Everything's moving in a circle in Tai Chi. Always moving in a circle. So if you remember that, that'll help you quite a bit. Now, this week I mailed out to you how to start. Oh, you got it. Jan will mail it out to you sometime this week.
Right away, right away.
What you want to do when you start to work, before you start your practice, is fill the body with energy for about 2 minutes. Come into a meditative state that'll soften the mind and get you settled into what we're going into. And you do that just by dropping the chi and cleansing the organs and just cleansing everything in the body and filling it with white light. Just fill the whole body with white light so that you're into a very comfortable and relaxed position. So if you'll just watch me, I'll do one set for you. Here comes Amy. Okay. Now, if you notice what Amy did when she came to the
Mimi.
Mimi, Dr. Mimi.
Mimi, Dr. Mimi.
We call her Amy. It's Mimi.
I'll respond.
Dr. Mimi, you're over on this side.
Okay.
If you notice what she did when she came to that door, now that's the first step that you do if you want to come into a Tai Chi class, as she just took a gentle bow before she came to the door. Now, that set her mind that she's coming into sort of a sacred place or the dojo or a place of practice. So she's leaving the real world outside, and she'll leave that way too. When she leaves, she'll just turn and just acknowledge the dojo, the gym, that facility we have here, the studio, and then leave. Now she's going back into the real world. So it sets the whole scene for you, and you start to come into life in a different way and to relax and come into it. So if I'm starting, don't try to follow me, just watch, and mainly watch my feet. Because my feet, many of you have a problem with the feet. So if I'm going to start a practice, if I'm coming here, and so I'll acknowledge I've come into it. Basically, I'll go ahead and do my opening, which we'll do after I finish this one. I've already done that. So what I'll do is do the in and out breath. Now, I'm filling my body with white energy. Now, I might do this 2 to 5 minutes. I want to come into a total state of relaxation. I'm coming into the world of Tai Chi, where I'm going to move through life with grace and ease and softness and awareness and gentleness and relaxation. So I'm coming from the real world, and that doesn't happen in the real world that we live in. So I might be here 2 to 5 minutes, filling my body with white light. Now in the last one, when I finish filling my body and I feel, okay, I'm ready, then my hands will come out to the side here. And they'll push all the stagnant energy out of the area around my body. And then they'll turn in at a bladder point, number 31, right in the center of the body. It's the yin-yang point. My arms are 4 to 8 inches out, clearing the etheric field around the body. And then I might begin my practice. I'll commence. I'll commence. Now watch my feet. Only one foot's going to move. Both feet are not going to move. Now watch my feet. Now when I come here, the other foot comes in smoothly and powerfully. Everything's moving in circles. One foot's moving. The other foot comes in smoothly, powerfully. Now I'm going to reach out. So I'm going to step forward when I reach out. I'm going to deflect, this hand will come out. I'm going to parry with this hand, it's going to come back and come to the gut. Then I'm going to punch, and when I do, I step forward, and this hand comes over to this here. Then I put all the weight on my back, and withdraw. Then push off. Now my hands are just flowing smoothly. My feet are moving smoothly, powerful. Now, both hands and both feet will just come around. Bring this foot in, big circle. Both feet are facing the front. Now, when the left hand comes up, the left foot comes over. Right hand comes up, the right foot. Left hand, left foot. Everything in big circles. Power of the circle. And then I hold the ball. Both feet are forward and they're together. I turn, come into a T-step. I step out. Now I rock back and turn my foot. Just turn my hands over as I step into another T-step. And I step out. Now a half step. Needle in the bottom of the ocean. Now we come up. Part the fan. Step out with this foot. And just let it come here and just let the hands move smoothly. T-step. Grasp the peacock's tail, sparrow's tail. And then the hands just slide over and then very powerfully. And then both hands will come with only the one foot. And when I get over here, the other foot will come around into a T-step, and my left hand's going to come down and come up. And then I'm going to step out and punch back to the back of my fist. I'm going to roll back in a circle. Press. Roll back. Press. Now my hands will roll around, and my right hand's going to come down, pick up my foot. It's going to come up across. I'm going to slap my foot, in this case my knee. Then my hands are going to roll around to the left. And my left hand's going to come up, cross, and then a toe kick. Down, and then my hands roll back, come up in a fist, and a heel kick. A fast heel kick. Foot goes down. I step forward, I punch down. Now I come up and protect myself here, and as I do, the one foot moves. Then I step forward, and shove. Then I step forward, and shove. Now I'm going to step back now, and this hand's going to come up. See, one move follows the other. It's very smooth. Now the next move is going to come here. I'm already on my toe. My whole body's going to turn. My whole body's going to turn. My whole body's going to turn. Now I'm going to come up the center. As my hands come down, I'm going to come down with it. And then I'm going to step out. I'm going to come up and move that foot, protect my knees. Then I'm going to come up here, and then I'm going to step out, and I'm face this way. My hands are going to come up. As they come down, I come down with it, and then I creep. I'm going to step forward and do a 7-star or a cross punch. Now I'm going to ride the tiger. So I step back, come up on my toe, and ride the tiger. Now watch my front foot. It's going to step out on the heel. I'm going to turn all the way around. My hands are still here. I'm facing this wall. Now I'm going to kick to my right and half lotus. I'm going to bend the bow, shoot the tiger, step into a T-step, step out, grasp the sparrow's tail, turn down and withdraw, and then push off. Now I'm going to turn my whole body. My feet will turn slightly this way. Then I'm going to bring my feet back to the front. I'm going to cross here. Now I'm going to push down. As I push down, my body will come back to where we started. Then I'll step back here. And again, if I'm ending, if this is the last set I'm doing for the day, then I'll go ahead and cleanse the whole body and bring this clear, clean, bright, white energy into my body. I might do this 2 to 5 minutes. Putting all the energy down into the lower dantian where I want it to be. I want it in my head, I want it in my heart, as I went through the setting there. So the last time, after 2 to 5 minutes, hands to the side, push down, bladder point 31, yin yang, body in balance, and then a graceful bow. So that's what you do. I said you might practice for an hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, doesn't matter, whatever you want to practice. So everyone get in front of the window now. We're on week 9, right?